Hello. Richard Hillis. I'm Greg Hillerin, Dave's old neighbor. I first met Dave in 1964. The Hillerin kids just moved out to Minneapolis. We moved in across the street at Big Bend and Marshall Road. Dave was right on the corner going into Glenford Court, I think it was called. We come home from school. My older brother Mark, I think, was at the junior high. I was in grade school, 6th grade. We come home from school, my mom would say, "Hey, that big kid on the 10-speed bicycle's been going by here again all day today after school." And that went on for weeks. Finally, my mom renamed him the Creep of Big Bend. So Dave kept that name for 50-some years. And Dave became the 5th Hillerin brother. And we were Norwegians, so we always call himself the Dark Norwegian. all the stories I can tell you about Dave, from camping trips, Optimist float trips, hunting trips with Dave Strout Camp down at Rock Ridge, Rainbow Trout Lodge, every one of them was amazing. The Optimist float trips, after dinner on the Friday or Saturday night, we just turn it over to Dave. And from 8 o'clock till 10:30, and people are going to bed. It was one joke after another, non-stop. Everyone went nuts. And so anyone that knows Dave knows he had a sense of humor. Even when he got sick, he had a sense of humor. I know I said goodbye to Dave personally 7 or 8 times in Branson, St. Louis. We'd go down and buy him dinner. Then I joined up with the Optimists as we were down in that area camping, floating. And a year or two later, we're still doing it because he kept hanging on. I think Dave was what, 72 when he passed? 71. But he was always like, back in the day, he was my older brother's best buddy. And Mark couldn't make it. He lives out in Virginia. He's in good health, but him and his wife have both been seeing a lot of doctors and commitments. And at least that was his excuse. And I'm sure Mark would like to say, "Miss you, Dave." And all the Hillerins. My mom and dad were here. They tell stories of Dave and Lori going to the movie theater. Dad breaking out, or having his highball in Manhattan usually, and Dick would go, or Dave would go, "Jesus Christ, Hillerin, pass that alcohol down here."
It was in a jar.
It was in a picnic.
Yeah, that was great.
But I don't know, I was the best man in 2 of his weddings. We were both the same woman. We married, what was her name again?
Sherry.
No, not Sherry. Oh, well, yeah, that was
Sherry
the one
Crisco.
for insurance.
Keep it track,
No,
guys.
because of Medicare or something.
Yeah, it was a pension deal.
It was a pension deal, that's what it was.
Sherry was the high school girlfriend.
No.
No, Sherry was wife number 3, I think.
Oh, well, she was also the high school girlfriend.
Yeah, but anyway, what a character.
Didn't like another party.
We love them, all shut up. There's a basket here that Mark Burrell from Seeds of Happiness brought with a nice little card in it, with a smile seed. Read the card, and then read the private message from Dave that Julie and her sisters came up with. It's a cool proverb. Fit the card, Mark had minor changes, but it didn't deviate from the message. And everyone here, Mark made at least 40 of them, something like 40 of them. Where are those at, Mark?
They're over in a basket.
Over here, the table.
Thank you, Mark.
And then,
I couldn't make them without teeth.
I've got to do this for Dave. Don't cry. I won't screw it up. Got a harmonica in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Oh, it's a harmonica.
Tell those jokes he wants.
So, Amazing Grace for Dave.
Oh my God.
Kind of screwed it up, but that's it.